Hello everyone, it's Recharger here and welcome to a 164 video of my best models of 2025. So I have gotten all the only cars that are not going to be here are the auction models, which were a ton of NASCARs, the Racing Champions, and I think Revel. Or no, I don't remember fully. But basically, all of the NASCAR stuff is not in this video because there's far too many cars, and there's mostly the same car just with a different livery, and so on, so on, so on. So I didn't include those in this because I also fully don't remember which ones I got in 2024 and which ones I got in 2025, and to make this even slightly easier to understand is that the way I'm doing my best 25 is not the cars that got released in 2025, but the cars that I obtained in and opened in 2025. There will be one car in this whole video which I did get at the end of the year of 2024, but it got only opened, I think, somewhere in February of 2025. So I did include it in this video because I really, really like it. So that is the only one that will have this privilege. Everything else was bought in 2025 and opened in 2025. Well, that's out of the way. So let's get into it. I don't even know where to start because there's so much stuff here. So I think I'm going to start with the lower end stuff and just in I don't know, they're not gonna be in order. The only order I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna start like do my like top three. So number 3, 2, and 1, and then you'll see my best mod. Like it's a top three of every brand that I opened. So let's start with Hot Wheels. Yeah, let's do Hot Wheels. So my number 3 is this Charger, which is like a concept car. Of course, it's an older model, so it was released who knows when. But I found it in a flea market last year, so I was really, really stoked that I was able to find it because I never saw anybody selling it. So I was very, very happy to get this one. So this is my number 3. Then number 2 is this Hot Wheels mainline. It's the 66. Well, it says 2024, but I got the release in 2025. The 1960s Buick Riviera. I believe this was in the A case, and later on we got the black one. So I love this color, and I love that it's like long and very like it's a muscly classic car, lowrider vibe to it. Like it has all those vibes to it. So I think this is awesome, like very, very cool to me. So that gets position number 2, and if I could do drum rolls I would, but first place for my main lines is this Charger, which is a 67 Charger. It is metal on metal, plastic wheels, of course. And yeah, this is also an older release. I don't know when. This is Thailand. So I don't know. In the last couple of last couple of years, I fell in love with this body shape. At first, I didn't like it because it looked kind of weird, but I grew out of not liking it to liking it. So now I am collecting this body style also. Also, the color is amazing on this thing. So as you can see, my favorite color is basically the turquoise. This is like a turquoise and blue something. I don't know. It's very shiny. But there you go. That's the top 3 of Hot Wheels mainlines. I'm gonna put them to the sides. Like let them be in the frame. and hope that my camera doesn't go crazy because there's going to be a lot of cars. Next up, let's do Matchbox mainline. So these are all going to be vintage because the new stuff that came out this year, nothing really did it for me. So all three of these will be flea market finds. So in number 3 is this Dodge truck. It doesn't tip. I used to have this one when I was a little kid. I don't know, I lost it or something, misplaced it or whatever. I don't know. It just disappeared. I have some memories of having it, and that's it. That's all I know. It did. I think it did come with a trailer. Maybe mine didn't when I was little, but maybe it did actually come with a trailer. So maybe if I'll find it sometime in the future, it would be very cool. Can we find a year on this one? I think I see a year. 1976. No, that's at least when this casting was made, but I don't know if it was released back then. So this will be number 3. In number 2, we have this wagon. This is scuffed up, of course, but what do you want? Has this drop gate back. His plastic gate, so, but the entire model is like metal on metal. You can see it is the, so it's a Plymouth, maybe? I don't know, Cougar Villager. It's a Lesney product, made in 78, so it's pretty old, but I really like it. Plus it rolls so well. So there we go, that's number 2, and first position is this one. It is a crazy, like, futuristic, but like it's vintage futuristic car. So is a Matchbox Series N. So it's an Alpha Carabo, made in England, 1970. So this thing is in very good condition. In that day when I was there, I actually saw 2 sellers who were selling this one, but this was the best shape, condition, at least I found. So I really like it. So it is a concept car, of course, but it also has suspension. It rolls super well, so I don't know. This is a very good one, a very good one. So that is the top 3 of Matchbox mainlines for me. Oops, keep forgetting that I need to leave some space. Okay, next up, we'll move on to Hot Wheels premiums. So starting off with number 3, we have this Hot Wheels 100% line. It's a Ford something, but it doesn't say. Could be like a 5-window or something. Not fully sure. It's a hot rod. Doesn't have opening parts, but that's okay. The roof doesn't come off either, but it is plastic. And I think this thing is super rad, at least in my opinion. So rolls okay. So there we go. That's number 3. Number 2 is this L'Oreal. It's a Nissan, right? It's a Nissan. Yeah, it's a Nissan L'Oreal 2000 SGX. So this one was in the first release of historic Japan Historics, I think, set. I believe so. I'm not fully sure, but I think that's where this one showed up for the first time. And I did get all the other releases of it, and only this one I got in 2025. So this was the last one I was missing, and this is the one I wanted the most out of all of them. So I finally got it. So as long as nobody else makes this, I am not getting rid of this. So that is very cool. So, and now about the car that was bought in 2024 but got opened and shown to public in 2025 is this 100% line Chevy El Camino. and it is very detailed. Like, look at this base, like everything is colored, everything is fine. Wheels are not oversized, chunky stuff. It's stock, very much stock. Okay, maybe not the rims, but yeah, this thing looks fantastic from the front and back. We don't even have a hitch. I don't know what would you tow, but it also has the opening hood and engine details. So I think this is my winner. Like I love El Caminos, and this is like the first El Camino, so it's basically has the Impala back. So yeah, that is my top 3 on Hot Wheels Premium. So let's move on to the next stuff, and this will be the last stuff of Hot Wheels. Hot Wheels Redline Club. Oops. Oh, almost got a heart attack. One of the models almost fell off the table. Okay. So, RLCs. So, third place is this. It's the Power Ram, right? Yeah, the Power Wagon, sorry. 64 Dodge Power Wagon. Casting that I think was underrated very much. I love this thing. When I saw it, I was instantly jumped on it. Just love how the base is done. Like all the like, there's like this. I forgot what it's called. It's not spring suspension. It's the I forgot what they're called. Sorry, but it comes in this like olive metal color. There's an opening hood. You have a lot very nice detailed engine. It's a swapped engine, so it's not the original one. But I think this is a very underrated, and it is very, very cool. Well, for me, it's very cool because it's an off-roader. Okay, in second position is our Brockwood, which was also an underrated model, in my opinion. It comes with an opening back, an opening front, with a very nice detailed engine. Not like a lot of like BMWs and Supras have their or I don't think the Supers had it. There were some other RLCs which are just the RX-7, I think, or something, had just blobs in there. Where this is like pretty nicely done. Everything's on point. Or those were just blobs, and people are still like, oh, so still like that over there, and blah blah blah. Sorry, I'm just doing. I'm just trying to defend the underrated castings, which I like at least. So front looks very nice. The coloring is amazing. It's just crazy amazing. This like lowrider style. I think. I'm like I said. I was shocked that this was underrated. Like in my country, I think maybe there's 2 people who have it. I have it and one more, unless there's somebody else who doesn't uh, hasn't said anything about it. That's my only guess. I don't know. But yeah, so those 2, and number 1 for me is this. It's the lowrider 1974 Chevrolet Monte Carlo. So this one it was an older release, but I got it last year, so I'm putting it in this video. So you can adjust the suspension as you want. And you can place it in all kinds of ways, and you can just push it down, just adjusts itself and just puts everything back. You can even put it up. Oops, you can, if you really want to, yeah, you can put it like that, like on the lowrider shows when they do the bounces, which one can get the highest. Like this is an awesome. I know there's going to be a new lowrider in 2026, but I saw the car they chose, and I am not for it. Because the car is way too big. It is way too heavy to be a lowrider, and with the little tiny wheels they put on it, it looks horrible in my opinion. So if I'm saying it's horrible looking, maybe for a ton of other people, that will be a highly rated model. So it's always the other way around. So, and also it comes with this turquoise color, which is insanely beautiful. The design is insanely cool. Also, we have like stereos in the back. Even the interior has like lowrider designs going on in there. So it is this model is awesome, off the top awesome. So there you go. That is my top 3 of Hot Wheels RLC for 2025. And that is it for Hot Wheels. So let's put those in the back. There we go. Okay, so next, okay, let's do green light. So this is also an older release. This is a Chevy something. I forgot already. Yeah, it's 1981 Chevrolet C70. It's a dump truck that like articulates. You can lift it up. The back doesn't open, but it's very cool. You can like do it like so, so it would stay up there. And it lowers. The box is plastic, but the body is metal and the base is metal of this model, so it has a nice weight to it. And I've been wanting to get this for the longest time ever, and once I asked somebody to order it, and they didn't. They accidentally ordered the wrong truck, and they ordered a truck that I didn't want. So yeah, took me a while, but I got it on a massive discount, so I got like for €5. So I was super stoked to get it, and it also that cheap. Okay, so this is number 3. Number 2, we have, I think it is Lincoln, right? I can't read that. No, it's a Ford Thunderbird, right? Yeah, it's a Ford Thunderbird. So it's a 1974 Ford Thunderbird. So this thing came in the, I think it was the advertisement cars or something. I forgot it's the line that I like the most, and I can't even remember. I'm sorry. Yeah, but this model is amazing. It's not its first release. I think it is like its 3rd or 4th release. But as a stock vehicle, I think it's its 2nd release, if I'm not mistaken. The first one I think was blue, which I never had in the beginning. Oh wait, there was also the crow variation, which was with a blower with all kinds of crazy gear on it and stuff like that. And I never ended up getting that one. I was trying, but never ended up getting. Maybe I'll find it this year. Who knows? Yeah, I think this thing is a boat, and it's a fantastic looking car. So that is number 2. And my first position goes to this GMC Suburban. So last year, my most favorite model was also a Suburban, but it was the I think it was the Chevy Suburban, because that one didn't have had a different bumper in the front, and it didn't have this like doors that opened to the sides. I think it had like the hatch style, so up and down, if I'm not mistaken. It's the one where it was like black and red. That was my first one, and I so fell in love with it. And this like last year, I got so many of these Suburbans. I'm still missing a lot of them, but I'm still happy for the amounts I got. So yeah, so this one in this stock brown color with this stripe all going all around it looks amazing to me. So yeah, this is my winner for green light models of 2025. There you go. That's green light. Okay, let's. I'm gonna actually not have space for all of this, so I'm just gonna put this like so. Okay, next up, let's do Johnny Lightning. Okay, number 3 for Johnny Lightning, we have the Rat Fink, the Fincamino. As you can see, it says the Fincamino. So this is a Zinger. The only issue with this one is that has that loose engine in there. It's not gonna fall out. It's still like connected, and there's just not fully glued in, so it was a bit of a wobbly. Maybe it was supposed to be like that, I'm not fully sure. But this one came with rubber tires, metal base, metal body, metal engine, and I think this one was super cool looking. There was one other model that I wanted to include in this video, but I couldn't find anywhere when I opened it or when I got it even. So it was also a 66 or 67 Charger, but sadly I couldn't find information on it. I really needed to get this video made, so I didn't want to bother, so I just swapped out for something else. So that was number 3. Number 2 is a van. I think it's a Dodge van, right? Yeah, I keep forgetting that Johnny Lightning and All World has this issue of you cannot see. I believe this is a Dodge van. Yeah, it's a Dodge. Okay, at least that's on. I'm right on. So there's this like nice pinstriping going on this side. It has like the doors painted, back windows. I love the color. Color choice is very good. It's metal on metal with rubber tires, so it's a hefty piece of diecast, and it rolls super good. Oh, actually I put that already like there, so let's put it here. So this is my second position, and first position, I have talked about these cars already, that I am in love with these little Pontiacs. So yeah, it doesn't say. It's odd they don't put the name. Not the GTO. Weird place to put the license plate, but still. Yeah, so I'm sorry I can't remember the name on this model. I recently made a video on it. Okay, it's fine. All you need to know, it's a Pontiac. But yeah, I opened a blue version first, and then I opened this one. Then I opened the silver one, and yeah, and I am just in love, and I just want more and more of this. This is amazing car, at least in my opinion. Also has the unopenable hood. This one doesn't open that much. The later ones opened much better. So, but I chose this one because yeah, I bought the blue one first, but it still hasn't been opened. That's how stupid that is. But it is what it is. So from the ones that I have opened in 2025, this was my favorite. So there you have it. That is Johnny Lightning. So let's put the Johnny Lightnings to the side. Well, there's not going to be space for that one, so we'll put it like this. Okay, who's next? Who's next? Autoworld, yes. So, yeah, this lime green Dodge Charger. What year is it? Not fully sure. 2019, maybe 17, something like that. Yeah, so this is very nice. I really like the color. So there's this lime one, and then there's the purple one. And out of the two, this was the one I wanted the most, since I didn't have any of these modern Chargers from a true 1/64 scale. I was super happy to finally get it, and I was happy enough to add it also to my top 3 of the year. So there we go. Then in number 2, we have the Toyota Supra. No, the Celica Supra. Sorry. This is also was released by Para 64 and Hot Wheels Sophied version, also with the white body kit, like one opened light and yada yada yada. So it's metal on metal rubber tires, of course. Most of them are. This is a fantastic model. At first, I thought I'm never gonna get this because it's just a massive hype model, and the convention one that had like the TRD design on it or whatever it was. Um, was extremely hyped up, and I thought I'm never gonna get it, and suddenly out of nowhere this one showed up, and I instantly, without even thinking, just grabbed it. So um, super happy. Like, out of all supers out there, this is my most favorite one. So, and my first place is this guy that I don't remember what it is. I'm so bad. I am so sorry. So I need to remember this. So I quickly checked. I'm sorry. This is a 1970 Chevrolet Impala. Yeah, I'm not too kind of like familiar with this body of Chevy Impalas because I haven't seen one in real life. That's one thing. The other thing is I haven't seen it in any like games because I do play games, car games mostly. So never have experienced this car before. So it also is the only one in my collection that is this one. So, and also for Autoworld not putting what car it is on the base. That's the only thing I don't like about Autoworld. That's the only thing I don't really like what they do. But everything else, I'm always happy. Yeah, so this I believe is an older release, but I got it I traded it or sold it. No, we did a sell trade, sort of, where you buy something and trade in, like if you need extra. So I think I bought something and traded in the same time. And he had this model, and I loose, of course, and I got it from him. So I was super happy to add it to my collection since I didn't have it. So there you go. That is all well done. So next, let's put the next cars. So next up, we'll do M2. Starting off with number 3. We have this Dodge Dart and very stock look. Yeah, Dart Swinger, which looks awesome, very awesome. And this green with green stock rims, everything is like stock. There's nothing modified. Everything is like it should be. The only thing is that the base is plastic, sadly, but it's fine as long as everything else is like stock and the way it should be. In my opinion, that is all I needed. And yeah, I remember that I was speaking pretty highly in my previous videos about this car, so I think it's amazing. So that's that. Then the second position will be a very big vehicle, which is this GMC something. It's like a crew cab or something. It's a 1970 GMC truck, and that's it. GMC truck. I think it's like a crew cab because when they add the extra doors in the back, it's just always called crew cabs. This spoiler came separately, like with this part, but I glued it to the car because I didn't want to lose it because it was just not. If you're moving it around or putting it upside down, it just falls off. So I didn't like that, so I just glued it to the car like it should be. The only one thing I didn't understand is what's with the windows on both sides. Yeah, and yeah, this is also something crazy, new and unique to me. I did see somebody on YouTube who was doing this model with this crazy pose. I was, oh man, I would love to see this. And it came in a 2-pack. There was another truck in there, but that one didn't make it. But this did, so this is like crazy and awesome to me. So it's that one, and in first position is this little hot rod. This is the only hot rod that I have from M2 in my collection. Not because I don't like the other ones, it's just that it never popped up anywhere. Like this is the only one I have, and it's like in brown color. It just gives me like a uh, not only hot rod but like rat rod vibes to it. So I think this is the best one for me for M2. And also rolls, so everything's fine there. So it's crazy. Mid car to big car to small car. So let's park them up. And again, the last car has no space whatsoever, but that's that. It is what it is. I'll just put it that's somewhat in the frame. Okay, we are 30 minutes in and we still are still some stuff to go. Okay, next up, next up, we'll do Tarmac Works. So, there wasn't many cars that came to me in 2025 for Tarmac Works because they don't really have that much stuff that I like. So in third position is this Saab. This is the only Saab in my collection, especially as a premium car. It's metal rubber tires, and it looks very, very detailed and very awesome in my opinion. I've heard that there's been some issues with new models with tarmac, but luckily I just don't get everything. I am super picky on um, their stuff because, well, as you can see, I'm mostly American car collector. So, yeah, Saab gets third position. Then in second position is a model that I collect from Tarmac Works, and it's this little Datsun wagon. And this one is the Moon Eyes. Go with Moon with all this with the surfboard on the roof, Moon equipped. There's the Moon Eyes everywhere on the front. I thought this one was the coolest one of the ones I have. So yeah, this is a very, very nice one. It's metal, of course. It does roll. So there we go. There's number 2. And in first position, a car that came to me in a very, very long stretch, but it eventually came to me, is this Toyota TRD. It's a Hilux. So, but it's like TRD. The only issue with this one is that, like, can't even understand it says TRD there on the, it's just a blob. But everything else is just amazing. This thing came with that plastic truck, which the back opens up. The plastic truck was completely. I wanted to toss it away, but I needed to keep it for transportation purposes, as in to screw this thing back in it if I need to use the box for it, because the box is too big just to hold this model in it if I need to transport it somewhere. So that is that. This thing is like all kinds of stuff, like 2 dual stuff wheels there. We have winches. We have there's just equipment in the back. A lot of it. There's a lot of detail inside, like the safety frame and everything. Snorkel, lens details and everything. Plus, I was a little bit scared it might not be a roller, but it is a roller, so that's not the only issue. Is that, like, well, not an issue. It's not an issue, but it's pretty light, so it has a plastic base. So that is my top 3 of Tarmac Works. So we're starting to run out of space as we're getting closer to the camera, but we're close to being done. Okay, next up, we'll do. Oh, I just realized something that's going to be an issue, but okay. So we'll do Mini GT next. Mini GT. Now I don't know how I'm gonna do this, but so Mini GT. Third position goes to the. Like I said, I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Yeah, of course it didn't hook up. The Evergreen truck. The truck itself, I think, was Western Star, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's Western Star. And it comes with this massive Evergreen container. It is metal. I don't know if you can hear it, but it is metal, so it's very heavy. You can easily just pick it up, take it off, so you have nothing on there. But this is just a big block of metal. It is hollow though. Comes with like cooling and stuff. I don't remember if the back was openable. I think it was. I just cut my nails. I really don't want to. Yes, it does open. I remember that it opens, but I don't want. I have no nails, so don't want to get any trauma. Trauma. So I can put that back on there, and it's very, very nice. I wish the legs would be foldable. Maybe they are. I just don't. Never checked it out. No, I don't think so. Or at least I don't think so. Nah, I don't want to break it, so I'll leave it. I'll leave it be. So yeah, this is my third position. I'm really annoyed. It's just very hard to hook this thing up, so I'll just put it right here for now. In second position is my yellow Bentley Flying Spur. I've been going crazy on this model for 2025. As when I got the first, when I traded in the first green one. After that, I was like, oh, I need all of them. So at this point, when I'm filming this video, I have all of them. I don't know if I have posted the video where I have gotten the last one yet, or it will be posted. But as you can hear me saying this, I do have them all except that designy one, which has that crazy stuff going on. It's like light blue with all kinds of scribbles and stuff on it. Really don't like that one, so I'm gonna skip that one. But it does roll and it looks amazing. Seeing this thing in real life, it's a boat of a vehicle and it sounds amazing. So yeah, this one also in this yellow color, it just pops. It just really pops. And this will not be a surprise probably, but first place is the Rexy second version. I never got this first version, but I'm personally digging the second version much better with all the red accents. It looks much better. I was a bit scared that I might not get it, but I did. So it is fine. Also, I have Roxy on the way, and I also have the Bone version of Rexy on the way. So yeah. Whoa. Okay. I've been dropping stuff today a lot. Luckily, models, I've been catching all of them, but I've been just, I don't know, dropping stuff today. I dropped a plate when I cut my finger by accident, and just weird day. Does roll, of course, and everything. There's no need explanation. This was like, I think it was the winner of 2024, and the winner of 2025 of best model is Roxy. So that's that. Okay, like I said, I don't know. I'm gonna push this truck as much back as I can. Okay, hit the side. I'll just put these here. Okay, we have 3 more to go. Ugh. Okay, next up is Kaido House. So, third position gets this Datsun, and me and a lot of collectors in my country. First, when he saw this in pictures, it was very cool looking, but we didn't know what we're getting into, because when we got it, at least I was the first one, I think, that opened this one, and it popped. It looks so good. The color looks so amazing. It's just very well executed, and it looks super amazing. And a lot of people have been saying that when they got open theirs. So yeah, these are absolutely amazing. This version, at least. So I wonder what will be the next color variation, which is this shiny. But that was my number 3 Kaido of the year. Second position goes to this BMW. I love that it's all clean. Will I be getting more of the clean ones? I'm not fully sure yet. But I did get the orange one that looked like a racing one. I really did like that one, but it didn't make it in the top 3. So, but yeah, this I've heard this is a very big fan favorite. Like, I'm now gonna open the hood. It's a bit weird to open. But yeah, there you go. Those roll, of course. And then first place for Kaido House is this brown version of the Chevy Silverado. As you can see with the signature base. Those also came with the signature base. I just didn't show them. Yeah, I love that they did this stock. It's basically like the GMC back there. Also like the stock brown look. The back opens, the front opens. It has the stock truck look, and with this like sort of yellowish greenish line going on the side. It's like cream color or something. I don't know. Also did that for the engine. I'll need to be very, very careful with these. Almost broke it just now. Mirrors are very, very scary to touch. But yeah, does roll, and I was super, super happy about that one. Okay, so let's put, I don't know where I'm gonna put them. Let's put you there. I'm almost out of space here. I'm just gonna put you here and this one over here, because I got two more manufacturers to go. Okay, Inno 64. Oh, actually, yes, Inno 64 will be next, but there was one manufacturer I couldn't include, and that was Pop Race, because I only got two cars in 2025. I did order a bunch of them, but none of them came on time for 2025, and still haven't arrived even when I'm doing this video. So I'm hoping that I'm gonna get a lot of pop races for 2026. So I'll be doing that in this video. Not this video. Sorry, I'll be doing that in the best of 2026, basically. So it's okay. I didn't bother to pull them out of the boxes. So this year I got only 3 Innos. So I'm gonna be doing the 3 Innos I have in the order that I like, of course. So this one I traded in. So this is the Malaysia Diecast Expo 2024 Special Edition. I got it in a trade against my Hello Kitty Hot Wheels Civic. So it is Nissan GTR R35 Top Secret. And it is a very amazing. It also rolls very good, like a mini GT basically. So this thing was super awesome. So let's put you there. Then in second position is the Mad Mike's little RX-3 Mazda station wagon. When I saw this thing, I was instantly saying when I just saw pictures of it. It was like more than a year ago. I was like, I must have this. And then I saw like Hot Wheels, they're doing theirs, and I was like, okay, I'll get the one that comes out first. And I got this one first. So I was like, okay, luckily I didn't have to spend money on the Hot Wheels one. So I never bought the Hot Wheels one, and I was super, super happy about this one. Now this is the one that has, so it's very lowered. So for the front wheels don't spin, the back ones do though. So it's 50-50 on the rolling case at least. Well, it doesn't roll because the front wheels don't move, but it's because of its very stanced wheels for drifting. So that is number 2. And in first position, a car that I got early in 2025 is this Nissan Skyline 2000 GTR. I'm not going to do the letters, but this is like the racing concept from 1972. It came out in 2 colors. It came out in this like really dark turquoise green. I don't know what this color is even called. And gold accents. And the other one was blue, I think with gold accents. But the blue one didn't pop to me that much. This one just did. I just had to get it instantly. So this thing looks awesome as heck. So yeah, that is my top 3 of these. And the last one is not actually a company. Last year, I discovered three new um, like manufacturers that I never had on my channel. So I ranked those three also in this. So in third position, we have this. I think it's a BBR, right? Oh, it's a BM Creations. Okay, it's a BM Creations model, and this one has adjustable suspension. So if you use the screwdriver to screw it in, the wheels will go up, like it will raise the car, and if you screw it out, it will just pull the wheels more into it. So I have already leveled it in the mid, so it's slightly raised. It also came with extra like off-road wheels, but I couldn't get these wheels off as much as I wanted to, so, and I didn't want to break it, so I just kept it with the stock wheels. It also has like opening doors, but like I said, since I have no nails, I don't want to break anything on it, so I'm not gonna open the doors on the video. So sorry about that, but I think this is a very well executed model. So that would be that one. In second position of the new discovered vehicles is this Sparky. It's a Porsche, right? I forgot already. I'm sorry. There's absolutely nothing, but I know it's a Sparky, and yeah, it doesn't say what it is. I think it's a Porsche, right? I'm pretty sure it's a Porsche. I am so sorry if I'm just blindly doing this, because it was sitting in storage for the longest time. I kept seeing it when I went over the boxes, but it was definitely a very good one, because somebody I know opened theirs and they had none of the camel the stickers on it, so it was kind of weird. So he had to do his own design on it. And first position is my only Tomic Limited vintage, this Datsun 4x4 truck, which also has the adjustable suspension. It also came with the like little plastic rocks that I didn't bring out for this video. But yeah, this thing is awesome, super awesome. Has no opening parts or anything, but doesn't need to have them. It is look at those front lights. You can see the depth in there and everything. Like, it looks like it has like actually little lights in there. Like, this thing is amazing, amazing. So that's that. Now we're down to one last thing. My top 3 cars for 2025. I have already chosen my first position. I haven't chosen my second and third. Although I think I had ideas which those could be. It's none of their knows, that's for sure. That's why I just put them to the side right now. But the 3 cars are in this shot. At least the winner is definitely in this shot. And I'll have to decide right here on the camera which cars are going to get second and third place. And I think actually I don't have to really think about it. I think I had some cars already planned out before. Just was now I'm just doing this review, like showing this stuff, and I'm just having like second thoughts. But yeah, uh, okay. So let me just put some stuff to the side, and I'll leave everything here. So my candidates, I'll do my candidates, and I'll decide here right now, like here. So my candidates is this RLC Lowrider as one candidate from Hot Wheels. Then my other next candidate is this green light. I really like this hot rod from M2. The Mini GT Porsche, definitely amazing. The Atomic Limited Vintage truck, super amazing. Does anything else pop out as much to me? No, I don't think so. Yeah. So these are the 5 cars, my top 5 cars. Now I just need to place them in a top three, like in a top three, or actually the top one. Like I said, in between these cars, I know my top, like my best model of the year. It's just that I didn't really think through of the which are going to be like number 2, 3, and now I actually have 4 and 5. So I made it a little bit more difficult to myself by accident. So I think I'm going to get fifth position to the hot rod. Like I said, is the only one from M2 I got, and it's just it is a super awesome little car, hot rod. So let's put that back there. Fourth position. For I don't know. I think fourth position is going to be this. Although I have gotten like a lot of them in 2025, the hype was super crazy for me for these. But I don't since I made this car my like number one winner in 2024. So I think um, it has already like worn down just a tiny bit, just a tiny bit. So this means we have these 3 right here, and I personally think that this is the actual order right here. And you're probably wondering which order, like from the right side, from the left side. And I can tell you this from the left side: third place, second place, first place. Because I already had decided that this is my most favorite and best model of 2025, right here. This one I was just at first it was a hype model, very much. It still is actually a hype model. It was more of a relief for me to get this one, but I just but still it is looking absolutely phenomenal, and I can't just cannot give it up now. And this one, just like I said, everything about it is just amazing, especially this just suspension. This is just really crazy to me. They can do this. I wish there would be a bit more like this style of models out there. And yeah, I think that will be that. This was a very long video. It took me a long time to film, get ready, and everything. Now I'll have to put all of this back in the. Luckily, I don't need to go through boxes because all of these cards are being displayed. So just putting them back in their display spots, which will be that. Okay, guys, I really hope you liked this video. Leave a like if you did. Maybe say which one was your favorite from this video, or you. Well, I would love to hear your favorite car, or one car at least, or your top three of 2020 best 2025, or you can also rank your stuff from my cars if you want to. You can like rank which was your top three out of all of this, if you want to. If not, like, it's fine. But yeah, I had fun with doing this video, honest, and looking forward for next year. So wish you luck, all everybody, to find what they're looking for. Best of luck to everyone. Happy hunting, and I'll see you in the next video. Ciao.